Okay, today on Riker's Reptiles, we have to assist feed a snake again. He hasn't eaten for 3 weeks. And he's only had 2 meals. So today's the day. Let's do it. Follow, like, subscribe, and warning, I'm going to assist feed a snake. So if you don't want to see that, tune out. Don't watch the video and complain about it. Okay? See you in the next video. Okay, so this is the little guy in question. We've got an inchy, orange dream, and 66% het pied. That just means both of the parents were 100% for their hets. Okay, so look at the tail on this guy. See how this bottom edge, the whole bottom edge of the tail right here is sucked in. It's super small. Even the belly will start to get a bit sucked in right along here. And at that point, you know, this snake's in for a little bit of trouble. So it doesn't have the body reserves to make it. It's a pretty new snake. I have the data, so once I pause the video, I'll go over there and do it. But you see wrinkly skin, you see sucked in belly, you know that snake needs a little help. So first we'll try to just offer a meal. If it takes it, great. If not, then I'll just try to assist it a little bit. And this one is a fighter. Boy, this one has only been assist fed one other time, but it really did not go for it well. In fact, I had to delete that video because I thought it was so bad looking. But anyhow, we'll try to do just a nice little casual feed on this guy. Hopefully he triggers and gets it. Come on, guy. He's smelling it. He's not going to go for this little guy here. And I've offered, trust me, I've offered live, I've offered frozen, I've offered mice, ASFs, and rats. So he's had 3 different prey sources, all live and all frozen thawed. So this guy's had plenty of opportunities to see about eating. So today's going to be assist feeding this guy. Here we go. So I gently just grab it on the sides of its jaw, not underneath the bottom or you won't be able to breathe. Then keep this finger right here to keep his neck straight. Okay, that's the most important part in my opinion. You could hold the tail with your other arm or have somebody else hold the tail or tuck the tail under your arm. I like to tuck the tail, it's a little easier. And there, I just get the mouth right there, shove the head straight down its throat and clench its jaw a little bit and reposition your hand. And there it's already in. Now he's going to try to kick it out with his tail. I'm going to just guide it in a little bit from the side of the body. And once again, you don't want to let him squeeze his throat closed by adjusting his body too much. And then the other thing he's going to do is try to kick it out with his tail. So that part of his neck you want to keep straight. And then that tail you want to control. So this guy's a fighter. This is probably going to be the worst one this year. Just because I've already fed him once and I know how it happened. He did not go for it later. I did have to absolutely feed him all the way. Okay, so I'm not putting pressure on the bottom of his throat. So I'm letting him make sure he keeps breathing good. And then if he wasn't such a fighter, I would have let go already. But I can tell how he's maneuvering and what he's twisting and doing is all kick out motions. So I've done this enough to know that he's definitely not going to eat it if I just let go of him at this point. Okay, I've done this probably, I've assist fed other snakes and other people's collections altogether probably 130 times. So this is not something you should do just trying it out for the first time. Have somebody help you that's done it, that's near you, and have them come and teach you. Okay, it's really nerve-wracking the first few times you do it, but after that, it's not that bad. Because it does just go right down. You're doing their normal motions of eating, and then you'll close their jaw. Sometimes I'll just hold his neck straight. See his twisting? When they twist, that means they're trying not to digest it. So I'll hold their neck straight like this, just back here. And just sit here. In a couple of minutes. This is going to be a long video because it takes a long time to do this sometimes. So bear with me. You can always fast forward. But I'm going to teach you a couple tricks here so you're successful right away, the first shot, and you don't have to keep trying over and over and over and over. Now, eventually, these guys just eat on their own. So you don't have to keep doing this. The most I've ever done it to one snake is 8 times over like 4 months. Or maybe 3.5 months. And now it's a super healthy, big, eating on its own, very good snake. So now it's adjusting his jaw a little bit. That's the good sign right there when they start like lifting straight up instead of twisting. That is actually telling me he's starting to digest this or move it down his throat. And at this point, with his body language, I'm going to go ahead and let go, or we're going to just let him finish. And like I said, this is the worst case scenario feed. I like to show this guy right now just to show you what, like, if you're really having a hard time, this is what it's going to look like. I've also posted other videos of assist feeding snakes, and they took it pretty easy. So anyhow, this is Orange Dream Enchi, 66% het pied, and it's a female. And I'll show you the other one that really gave me a hard time. That's completely eating on its own now. In fact, it just pooped yesterday. Is this one here. Look how thick it is. Its tail is nice and chunky. You see that? So every time I stick one in now, this guy eats it every time, no problem. This is number 19. It's an Orange Dream Enchi, het pied, 100% het pied, possible het ultramel. And this male is still available, and he's doing great. He's a great eater now. It's super, super social. If you have kids, this is a great snake for handling. And see the other guy's eating? He's doing a good job. He's stretching it down his throat and down his neck. So we'll keep an eye on him for a few minutes while I put this on away and scoop out its poop. All right, if you guys haven't already, please follow my channel, subscribe, like, and share. And that really helps me out. And I'll see you in the next video. This guy's doing it. He's all done. I'm going to put him away.